of the wing. Amazingly, these bleed air doors also helped future-proof the F-14, as the inlet was oversized for the original engines by about 10%. This bleed door removed some of that additional unnecessary airflow, but when more advanced engines were installed, the duct's opening was narrowed. This decision would prove to be an incredible foresight for the F-14, as we will see. Finally, the diffuser panel also actuates, with its angle increasing with speed. The airflow is subsonic at the exit of the compression ramps, so this diffuser can cause a larger decrease in fluid velocity through the expanding inlet area. The final half of the inlet consists of a constant area section where the inlet makes its final transition from its square shape to circular at the engine compressor fan entrance. To achieve this shape, the engines needed to be spaced far enough apart to avoid any intersection with the fuselage. However, if you look closely, you will notice there is actually more space than needed between the nacelle and the fuselage. The exact distance they were spaced was actually determined by the space needed to fit 2 Phoenix missiles side by side in the tunnel created between the 2 engine bays. This created a huge amount of area between the engines that could become a lifting body for the aircraft, decreasing the work the wings needed to do and decreasing the strength needed for the critical wing pivot, while also providing the additional space needed to house the mechanism that would control the wing sweep angle, but more on that later. There is some controversy surrounding the F-14. In 1984, Navy Secretary and Naval Flight Officer John F. Lehman stated that the F-14 was probably the worst airframe engine mismatch we have had in many years. The engines initially installed into the F-14 were simply not fit for purpose. The TF-30 was an engine developed for the F-14's predecessor, the F-4D Missileer and the F-111. It was the world's first turbofan engine fitted with an afterburner, which provided the power needed to carry the incredibly heavy F-111. But both of these planes were bombers, which weren't expected to perform aerobatic stunts like the F-14. This was a problem because it was extremely susceptible to compressor stall, where certain maneuvers caused lower quality air to enter the engine and caused the aerofoils of the compressor to